Hey everyone, welcome back to Weaver Family Wellness. I'm just hopping on here tonight to continue telling the story of how our family tried to clean up our lifestyle. So the girls are actually just on the other side of this computer behind a couple of doors in the bathroom getting their bath taken. So if you hear screaming and splashing and um, bathtub jets, just know that this is real life around here, y'all. Okay, so the last thing we talked about was the Think Dirty app and how I use the Think Dirty app to kind of open my eyes, I guess would be the word, to what was really in the products that we were using. And so um, for a while, I really didn't know what to do about all of the toxic products that we use because I knew that it was pretty expensive to try to, move to more non-toxic products. And I really just didn't have any idea of how I would do that. It was very overwhelming, the thought of, toothpaste, deodorant, shampoo, conditioner, my kids' toothpaste, my kids' shampoo, conditioner, laundry soap, window cleaner, bug spray, dishwashing soap. I mean, just every single thing that I used was not scanning well on the Think Dirty app. So, somebody who's much smarter than I am came up with this term and this process, and it's called ditch and switch. And basically, what it means is as you, well, this is how I did it actually. So, as I ran out of something, I would ditch what I was previously using and switch to a cleaner, non toxic brand. And so, if you actually Google ditch and switch, you could find tons of information. So I'll let you do that if that's what you want to do. There's people who recommend, like, take a piece of paper and go through your entire house and, scan your laundry soap and scan, your dishwashing soap and scan your deodorant and your lip balm and, every single thing. Your makeup, that's a big one. And You could do that, and it's very overwhelming, and it's really very likely, if you're anything like I am, that everything is going to scan like five or higher. So that's just a given. It's pretty overwhelming, the thought of, okay, I'm just going to take all of these toiletries and soaps and cleaners and makeups, and I'm just going to dump them, and I'm going to go buy new stuff because that's just way too expensive. So um, like I said, the simple way I did it was when I ran out. Like, the first thing I think I ran out of was soap to wash my dishes with in the sink, and so I just when I got to where there was a wee little bit left in the bottle, and I would have normally, gone to Walmart or Target or ordered it or whatever from Amazon. I just started finding a replacement, and um, I'll save you the suspense because I'm sure that you're on the edge of your seat. But what I found was that there are tons and tons of options. A lot of people, um, they get like Mrs. Meyer's subscription boxes and things like that, which, by the way, be careful with Mrs. Meyer's because some of her stuff does have artificial fragrance. So not everything is as clean as you might think it is with Mrs. Meyer's products. But if you look at the Think Dirty app, or even if you just go to Amazon and look for, like, non-toxic things, there's lots and lots of options as far as what you could buy. But what I found was that my friend Amanda helped me. She was like my biggest cheerleader and helper during this time. She was no pressure with me, but she was so helpful to me with Young Living. If you get a membership, which basically means that you get, what is it, like 24% off the products or something. I don't even know, but I think it's like 24% off the products. If you look on their website, there's two prices for every product. One's a wholesale price and one's a retail price, and the wholesale price means that that's what the members get. So um, there's different ways that you can become a member, but they all basically require you buying a kit of some kind. The cheapest one's $35, which, if you're just wanting to save and get your own products, that $35 joining price is the best way to go. But I joined by getting a basic starter kit. I'll tell you all about that later. That really doesn't matter. But the part that I'm trying to get to is that when you become a member of Young Living and you save the 24%, then you also have the option to join a program called Essential Rewards. And Essential Rewards basically is that for every dollar you spend when you first join, for every dollar you spend, you get 10% in points, basically. And after your first 3 months of being a member, then you get 20% of every dollar that you spend back in points. And after 2 years, which I'm not there yet, you get 25% of every dollar you spend back in points. So, what I discovered was that if I became a member of Young Living, which I was already interested in doing anyway, but then if I joined this Essential Rewards program, which is free, um, I could get money back. And so what I did was I just started switching. And like I said, you can find tons and tons of different options through Amazon and Think Dirty and other places. But I tried the best that I could to steer all of my new purchases. Instead of spending the money at Target, I spent that money at Young Living. And then what would happen was I would get that much more back. So I started out just with the dish soap, and then I switched over my laundry soap. And, so if I spend $100 on that stuff, right now I get 20% back. So then I get $20 to spend on something else. And so that is how we've switched everything in our house over. And it was a process. It took me well over 6 months to get rid of all the non toxic things, but it was kind of exciting as I was running out of things that I got to try something from Young Living. And the deal is, like, it has to be affordable for you. It has to be a product that you like the way it works. Nobody wants to use shampoo if their hair's still feeling greasy or any of that business. Um, and it has to be easy to get. And that's the other thing that I like about the subscription box, like specifically during this time of quarantine. Um, I get a monthly order. You do not have to order each month, although if you don't order, then your rewards points do expire. But to keep your rewards points, I think it's like a $50 minimum order. I do not have any trouble doing that, and you'll find out why as I start to show you the things that I get from them each month. But anyway, so that's the way that I chose to go, but there's lots of different routes that you can take. Young Living just makes the most sense for me because, like, it's the order hasn't arrived yet. It's been shipped, but it's on its way here. And I think I saved up my points for 2 or 3 months, and I think I spent $243 in points. So my laundry soap, I never pay like actual money for that. I always just use my points, and my dish soap, same thing. I do have several friends that order things from me, and they give me their points basically. Like I've got a friend who ordered over $200 in product for me, so that was $40 in points that I got. So she probably needs to get her own membership, and I need to tell her that too. But anyway, so ditch and switch. Google it and think about it. And I do probably spend more money on toiletries, but honestly, um, when you know better, you can do better. And I feel like some of the money that I'm spending on these new healthy products is worth it for me. There's no guarantees. My breast cancer could come back, and it just could. Only God knows that. And I'm not even going to worry about that. I've told you guys before. I'm not going to get all into the dirty details, but God already knows the day that I'm going to leave this earth, and I'm not going to fret about that because it's already been decided. Um, I'm not doing this wellness journey so that my breast cancer doesn't come back, but I do know now things that could have contributed to my breast cancer. And so, if I could clean those things up for me and for my girls and for my husband, um, I feel a responsibility to do that. So, anyway, I hope that you guys are having a great day. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you're at all interested in joining Young Living, it is not a pressure thing for me, but it's just, to me, it's been a gateway for a healthier lifestyle for us. So reach out and let me know. And I will tell you more about what products I did ditch and switch to and how I like them. So have a great day.